Hi, I'm Pete Hutchins of Chris Ham Riding Estate Agents and welcome to number 1 Manchester Road here in Lower Heath. This is offered for sale with no onward chain. It's a fantastic, characterful, semi-detached home that offers masses of potential throughout and a lot of space throughout as well. There's a great garden to the rear with wonderful views both to the front and the rear. This offers so much potential and it's really exciting. We can't wait to show you around, so let's go and have a good look. So coming off Manchester Road, here we have number 1, obviously right at the start of the road. This is a lovely frontage, plenty of vehicle space here and also a garden. By virtue of all this space, you are set back quite a nice distance from the road, and at the head of the driveway there, you got really useful access into the garage, so that's great to see. But now follow me on through into this porch, which then leads into an entrance hall, and straight away you'll start to see that there's potential in here, but also character. I really like that archway and the detail, and you'll see hints of that throughout. There's a useful space under here where it houses the central heating boiler, but straight away let's go into the first of the reception rooms. Now this lounge is a great space, good ceiling heights, the bay behind me feels really nice and light, space either side of the chimney breast, and then there's some big sliding doors which open up into this second reception space, and just take a look at the depth of it. It extends right out into the back garden, so you could have this as a 2 reception room setup, or you could reconfigure to do what you want really, subject to building and planning permissions. So I really like this space, and as I say, it extends out here and we've got more glazing leading into the garden. Let's have a quick look out there now. So the garden's a great space and it's actually really peaceful here, and a lot of that is afforded by the fact we've got an open green space and a park just behind us, so that's a great neighbour to have to the rear. Currently laid majority to flagging. You could reinstate lawns here, you could landscape it, you can do a heck of a lot, and there's even a huge shed here at the back which really shows how much space there is. Currently there's a pedestrian gate there that can take you straight through to that park, so that's really useful. Take a look at the back of the home as well. Subject to planning permissions, perhaps there could be future extension or reconfiguration, but there's a good amount of space there and it gives you a good idea of where it all comes from when you see it from this angle. And just before we go back in, it's worth noting through here we've got a really useful gardener's WC, so that's very handy. Back into the home and then back into the entrance hall, which at the head of takes us into the kitchen. Now you're currently seeing the kitchen with lots of potential. There's a little bit of damage to the ceiling there. Obviously you're going to want to have a look at that, you're going to see that, but of course you can see it here so you know what you're coming into when you book your viewing. But there's a lot of space in here, there's enough to get you going, but I think subject to some building work, perhaps you'd knock through across there, look at our floor plan, see if it gives you an idea of what you might do to it. Right next door to the kitchen we do have pedestrian access through there. We've got that garage space that we saw before, so that lends a lot of potential to this ground floor footprint as well. Up on the first floor we're going to start with the bathroom that's right ahead of you. Now this is of a very retro colour, you certainly don't see them like this anymore. I think this is very cool actually, but it offers a lot of potential for you. It's a good space here on the back of the building. Moving around the landing now, just going to show you the bedrooms as we find them. They're all the great size as you'd imagine. Good ceiling heights as well, I really like that. This one's got some built-in storage ready to go, lovely views over that park to the rear, and it's clearly of a double size. And the bedroom right in front of that one is very similar, especially with this built-in storage, ceiling heights, good proportions. But I must show you, the views to the front through this really large, nice, deep window are fantastic. Just in the distance there, you can see Bosley Cloud straight over the Cheshire Hills. It really is amazing. And last, but by no means least, we have bedroom number 3. A great size single, but I think it looks like it's been used as a bit of an office. Make a good nursery room. It shares those views over the front, and I think this is a great complement to the top floor. And that's the tour of 1 Manchester Road, all complete. As I'm sure you can see, loads of potential here, loads of space, there's loads on offer. So if you'd like to know more, give us a call here at Chris Ham Riding Estate Agents, where we'd love to book you that all-important viewing.
Lower Heath is a very highly regarded area.
With the town centre being in close proximity, there's a plethora of great shops, cafes, bars, and loads of amenities just a short journey away.
But you don't have to look too far beyond your doorstep to find fantastic local shops and a great chippy. And then for the kids, there's this great local park.
And there's a fantastic high school by way of Eaton Bank Academy, also situated here.
And both Havana Primary School and Congleton Primary School are within the catchment area, making it ideal for families.
It's also an ideal location for commuters, as there's convenient access to Manchester and Macclesfield via the A34.
We're here in Congleton Town Centre.
There's a variety of offerings, from restaurants and cafes to great shops.
There's also a library. And Daneside Theatre.
It's got great transport links by way of this busy bus station. There's even a bustling taxi rank. And just a short journey to the really useful train station.
And if you've got little ones, there's a choice of 3 great primary schools, all close to the town centre.
Such as St Mary's, Marfields and Davon. And for the weekend, there's even a paddling pool and Congleton Park's play area. The Victorian Park also has oriental gardens, beautiful river walks and even a fantastic cafe bar, as well as much more.
Hi there, I'm Chris Hamriding.
And I'm Pete Hutchins.
And welcome to
Chris Hamriding Estate Agents.
We're so passionate about what we do.
Because we absolutely love what we do. Not only are we available all around the clock,
but we get the results.
In fact, a lot of them.
We're the leading estate agents in Congleton.
We're certainly not your typical estate agents, and we are not afraid to get stuck in. Measuring?
Sorted.
Photos?
Sorted.
Filming?
Sorted.
As Congleton chaps, we've got masses of local expertise all throughout Cheshire and Staffordshire.
So from the town
to the country, we're committed to providing excellent customer service. Whatever the weather.
And don't just take our word for it. Our raving reviews speak for themselves.
Because after all, a great business is based on great service and great people.
And that is exactly what we've got. So whatever your property needs are, we're here to help.
And we cannot wait to meet you.